What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 video. In this video, I just wanted to go over some of the things that I'm doing to get ready for Year 5, Season 1. First, let me say, unfortunately for myself, this release date came at the worst time for me, as I'm going on a 2-week vacation, leaving the very day that this new content comes out. Obviously, it was just a big coincidence, as the wife and I had this vacation on this date planned well over a year in advance, so it is what it is that they set the release date for Season 5 during this time. I'll just be late to the party, and while I say it's unfortunate, I mean, I can't complain about a 2-week vacation, right? I do have some build videos already made, set to release while I'm gone, so my channel is not completely dead when I'm not here. But I know some people who may not see this video will be wondering why I'm making build videos without showcasing some of the new stuff, but all of you amazing people watching this will absolutely understand. So that's enough of me talking about that. Now let's go ahead and get into my suggestions on what to do getting ready for Year 5 Season 1. First thing I would recommend, especially if you are not maxed out on your expertise, is to go into Countdown and start farming the crap out of it, because in my opinion, this is the fastest way to get your expertise maxed out. I do have a video I put out a while back with some tips and tricks of other ways that you can max it out pretty fast, and I will leave a link to that video in the description. Of course, when you go through Countdown, you will be getting a lot of loot to drop. I always just pick everything up as junk, then after you're running Countdown, go through everything to see if there's any pieces that you actually want to keep, and then everything else, go to the expertise table, and at the bottom you will see an option to donate all junk. On Xbox, that's holding the X button, and that will donate everything that you have marked as junk. And if you are already maxed out on certain gear or weapons, you can just sell the rest or deconstruct them to gain materials, both of which will be valuable going into the new season. Next thing I would do is stack your exotic components. This is especially important if you do have your expertise at a high level and plan on trying to max out some of that new gear and weapons that we are going to be getting. As you can see, I have my FAMAS at level 21, and to get it to level 22, I need 20 exotic components. That is a lot. So these will definitely add up pretty fast. I would absolutely stack as many as possible. There are a lot of ways that you can go about doing this. The completely free way of doing it, meaning you don't have to donate any materials, buy exotic caches, or go and take out bosses hoping for an exotic to drop, is to go into the DZ and simply open the black boxes that they have throughout the DZ. And you will have a chance at an exotic component dropping from each one. You'll also have a smaller chance, and I'm not sure of the exact percentages of the chances, so if someone knows, let us know in the comments. That would be much appreciated. But you will also have a chance of an exotic component dropping when taking out a control point and opening up the loot box in the supply room. Second way is just straight up buying exotic caches, because by deconstructing an exotic, it turns into an exotic component. Right now, we do still have the global event Golden Bullet going on, so you can see that we have 6 days and 4 hours left. And by getting these stars and maxing out our rewards track for the global event, at the end of the rewards, we will get 2 exotic caches. You can also come over here at the global events vendor and use those stars to buy exotic caches as well. Another way to buy exotic caches is through the Countdown vendor. So if you are running Countdown a lot, trying to max out your expertise, that is also going to help you be able to buy quite a few exotic caches, because just 2 successful runs of Countdown will get you enough countdown currency to buy an exotic cache. Another way that you can get some exotic caches is by doing projects. So you have your weekly legendary, and this week it is for Roosevelt. So all you have to do is just complete it on legendary and you will get an exotic cache as a reward. Also, you can donate materials. Here you can see you can donate water, receiver components, protective fabric, ceramics, and titanium, and that will get you 366 XP, an exotic cache, and a named item. And if you can, stand doing summit, you could also, all you have to do is just complete 30 floors on summit and you'll get those same rewards, the 366 XP, exotic cache, and a named item. And the beautiful thing about these is if you have multiple characters unlocked, you can do this on each character. So if you have all 4 of your characters unlocked, then you can get these 3 exotic caches on all 4 of them. And the last way I would recommend is the good old-fashioned way. It's just taking out bosses, and my summit boss farm video is the way I would definitely recommend doing this if your RNG is good enough to go that route, because some people will take out these bosses over and over and they just can't get an exotic to drop. But if you've got the good RNG, then go for it, because with that summit boss farm, you will literally be taking out a boss every 2 minutes. So those are the different ways that you can get exotics in the game. Final thing I would recommend doing, if you have not already, is creating a new character. If your Shay level is not very high, there is still benefit to doing this. And that is having extra space to stash more gear and weapons. And you'll find the more you play, the more important this extra space will become. If you do have a higher Shay level though, more space will definitely come in handy as well. But also, when you finish Warlords of New York with that character, you will have a fresh watch, which will net you quite a lot of scavenging points that you can now use for materials, for e-credits, and all that good stuff, saving you time from having to farm for all of these things. So these are the main things I'm personally doing to get ready for Year 5 Season 1. Let us know in the comments other ways if you are doing something different as far as getting ready for Season 5. That would definitely be much appreciated. Again, I know I'll be late to the party since I'm going to be out of town, but when I get back, at least I will be set up for success starting the new season. So that is all I have for this video, my friends. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. I know I say it in almost every video, but we are getting new subs every day, and I appreciate every single one of you for putting me in the rotation of Division 2 content. It truly means a lot, as we are building a toxic-free community where we just help each other out, get better at the game, showcase different ways to play the game, which helps keep the game fresh, and you guys commenting suggestions and the different ways you're playing the game helps me out as well. So thank you for that. I hope everyone is doing good, staying safe out there, and as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.